Big trouble with this truck. Police say it was full of food and headed to local restaurants. The problem? The refrigeration unit was broken. Channel 11's Jennifer Tomazic has learned it had been that way for weeks before police got involved. Jennifer?
Yeah, it sounds like it, Peggy. You know, there were 3 restaurants here in Newcastle, 3 Chinese restaurants that were supposed to getting that contaminated food. They were on the list, but that truck was stopped before they actually got to the restaurants here in Newcastle. I talked with the officer that stopped it. He said he was just doing a routine stop, but he never imagined what he would find on the other side of that truck door. Raw fish in a bag next to pork belly and tofu and eggs stored together in an open bucket of liquid.
It had a real foul smell. There's some mold inside of the truck.
As soon as Mahoning Township Officer James Lorenza opened the door of the Cleveland-based Sheng Hung Hong truck yesterday, he knew the food was not fresh.
It was quite disgusting, actually.
The truck was on its way to 3 Chinese restaurants in both Newcastle and Sharon when Officer Lorenza stopped to inspect it.
Thawed out. They had already leaked out of some of their packaging. They had saturated boxes of stuff that was not frozen.
He called for the Department of Agriculture, and he says they took the temperature of the meat, the fish, and the dairy, and none of it was under 60 degrees. Here's the refrigerator that's actually broken. We'll take you around to the back of the truck and show you what the officer found when he pulled it over. As you can see, there are still some mushrooms in there from yesterday, and he says it was about half full when he got to it. The Department of Agriculture came in and had to throw out about 2,000 pounds worth of contaminated food.
He didn't seem too concerned at the time during the inspection. It seemed like he's, probably been through this before.
He even told police he knew it was broken for at least 3 weeks. The driver did deliver to 7 restaurants in Mahoning County, Ohio yesterday, and the health commissioner tells Channel 11 she made sure they threw out all of the food and doesn't think anyone ate it. Now, I called the company in Cleveland today to ask them about it. They told me that they knew that the cooler was broken and they are checking their other trucks right now. The company will be fined because of the refrigeration problem. They also will be facing some fines from the Department of Agriculture because of the food that was inside there. I have put a call into the Department of Agriculture. I haven't found out just yet what those charges and fines will be, but as soon as I do, I will pass that along to you. Reporting live in Newcastle, Jennifer Tomazic, Channel 11 News.